Hey guys, Vanessa Marquez here. Today I want to talk to you about how you can master confidence. This is an area that really bugs me, and it bugs me from a place of feeling bad for people that you can tell want to have confidence in themselves and they just don't. And I'm not talking about coming from a place of ego or arrogance or thinking that you're better than everybody else, but coming from a real state of being proud of who you are, not feeling like you need to enclose yourself when you're amongst other people that you don't know. Whether you are growing a company and you're bringing on board new people, your ability to project your personal confidence is what's going to influence others. It's what's going to attract people to you, to your company mission, to your vision and your goals. So taking a look at what builds confidence, the first place is your state of belief systems. Where your belief systems come from is so largely a part of how your self-esteem is, how your self-image is, your personality. It's a component of your personality and your character. Where did this develop in you? What areas and who were a part of that process? And you can go back into time and think about you as a child, and what were the things that people were saying? What were the things that you were saying to yourself? You failed on your writing test? Well, now you suck at writing, right? So you're not very confident at that. Maybe it's every time something changed or you moved somewhere, you had to make new friends. You felt like you were rejected one time. There's so much that can happen in our childhood. Maybe it's our family members, our siblings who say, why are you so small? Or I was always the smallest kid in class. So that was another thing that just wreaked havoc on my confidence. As a woman today, it's imperative that we understand where our confidence, as women and men, where our confidence is really coming from. Because I deeply believe that with the greater, truest sense of confidence, we can do more in our lives. With strong confidence, we're able to attract what it is that we're looking for and we're seeking. And we can do that with solid confidence. So first, taking a look at, okay, why is it that I'm not confident? Or in what areas of my life am I not very confident? What have I believed and continue to believe about that? So it may be in your self-image, it may be in your capabilities, it may be, right? So you're looking at all these beliefs. You should write these down because it's really going to open your eyes and bring some awareness. And awareness is imperative in becoming the person that you want to be. For the first step is just simply being aware of where you're at. So taking a look, where are you at? And where is your confidence today? How would you rate your confidence today? Why is that? What are the things that you're believing about yourself? You aren't a good speaker. You're not financially where you'd like to be yet. Your business, whatever it is, whatever's going on, there's a set of belief systems that are also narratives that you're saying directly affecting your confidence levels. So you need to first identify, okay, this is where I'm at. And I do remember why. This is why. Could have been a presentation that you did and you just were thinking everybody else is thinking this about you. So first identifying what are the belief systems that you choose to believe about yourself. And these are coming from you as well as other people who have told you who you are. Whether you were a kid in high school, your coaches, your family, all the people that were the most influential in your life are typically the ones who have built this image of who you now believe you are. So first identifying that, that's huge. The second part is, what kind of actions are you taking in those weak areas or non-believing areas that are also re-empowering that belief system? So it could be like, well, I'm just not really good at growing a business. I'm just not really good at having relationships. Just not really. Do you see how that belief system is then going to directly affect your actions? And then that's going to perpetuate, and that's going to continue to make you see, when you look at yourself in the mirror, that's who I am. So if you change your belief systems, it's also going to propel you to now change your actions behind those belief systems. So instead of saying, well, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not handsome enough, or good looking enough, or smart enough, or persistent. I'm an introvert, and I'm on YouTube right now. And being an introvert has nothing to do with being confident, by the way. So all these belief systems are then going to reset your actions, the actions that you take day to day. Okay, so mastering confidence first is seeing that, oh, this person that I thought I was is really because all these other people told me that that's who I was. And at the time, they were really important in my life, or maybe they still are really important in my life. And I've chosen to buy their beliefs. And their beliefs have become my beliefs. Once you see that, you can start to reset yourself and say, that's not who I really want to be, though. And then you get to decide who you really want to be. Who is the confident version of you? And the confident version of you is, you don't really care of what other people think, because when your intentions are right and you're on track of doing whatever it is that you know you're destined to do, or you get excited about, who cares what other people think? That's confidence. Confidence is also a sense of self-love, a sense of self-recognition, saying, you know what? I am enough. Regardless of where my bank account is at right now, I'm going to take actions every single day and get myself out of this position, but I am enough. So confidence is also stemming from a sense of self, and a really solid sense of self. So in order to have that, though, you first have to define who that sense of self is. Like, redefine them, redefine her or him, redefine yourself. And initially you may feel like, but I'm not that person. That's the second piece, which is really taking action. So if you were that confident person, what kind of actions would you take? Maybe in your business, it may be with your friends, it may be with your colleagues, it may be with your business partners, it may be in your relationship. What would my confident self do? Those actions are going to reset and they're going to reset a whole new state of mind for you. The moment that you start experiencing new experiences that are opposite from your old belief patterns, guess what happens? You actually reset new beliefs. And I'll tell you what, the people who are the most influential in your life, like the people that you actually want to be, not the people that are the most negative, or they hold you back and they're influential because of that. You know, the person that's the naysayer, that's not the influential person that I'm talking about. And hopefully the naysayers aren't the influential people in your life either. But as you're continuously taking action, the people that do inspire you most, the only reason you see the confidence in them is because they've chosen a set of beliefs that keep that confidence, that give power to that confidence, that equal that confidence, if that makes sense. So all you really have to do is delete the old crap. Get rid of the beliefs that aren't serving you when it comes to how you perceive yourself when you see yourself in the mirror, your sense of self-esteem, your sense of belonging, your sense of purpose. Confidence is attractive. Confidence to me is very inspiring, and I want to follow people that are confident because there is a sense of they know what they're doing. And the coolest part is that sometimes you may not always know what you're doing, but when you're taking action, that's the only way that's going to instill a new belief that then says, look, I may not have gotten the results that I wanted, but I did something I've never done before. And that in itself is going to instill upon you self-reliance. And self-reliance is something that is in every single person who also has strong self-confidence, because it all comes down to belief. Belief in yourself. Belief in your capabilities. Belief that you are greater than the previous beliefs of who you thought you were. So, what I want to say, the obsession with mastering this area, because I guarantee you, this isn't the only area that is important to master, but it is one of the areas that when you master self-confidence, what you're able to do in the world, what you're able to do for others, what you're able to do for your own life is significantly greater with confidence than without. Thank you everybody for joining me and being on. I hope this was something that moved you, inspired you to become the entrepreneur and true being that you were put here to be. Take care. Bye-bye.